All right, so there's some really strange stuff going on, and some of it, a large part of it, has to do with like these new forces and things coming into our atmosphere and universe. But honestly, there's a huge part of it that has to do with the fact that all of this ritualistic, satanic talk of depopulation and mass death, I mean, it's. I heard this one story about the Nazis and the Jews, and people were always like, "How did, how did they, how did they get so many people, so many people to 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 do certain things like that?" And the story goes, so basically, some people with nice tones and familiar faces came to their doors and says, "Hey, we're loading the trains. We're going to a safer place to get away from the problems." And herds of them, even knowing that what was going on for some reason, were like, "Okay." So they got on the trains. Then they got to a stop and they were like, "All right, we're going in." And then they're like, "Hey, why is there a wall around it?" "Oh, well, to keep you safe. It makes it harder for for the for the bad people to get you." So they went in. Then they were like, "Hey, why are there cages instead of rooms?" "Well, so we can see everything. You can see everything, and if there's a threat, we can, we're safe. We're secure. We can't. It's for our safety. It's for your individual safety." And so they're like, "Oh, okay." Then the question was like, well, so what do we do? You dig holes for for planting stuff. And it's like, if I really want to, because that's some controversial shit to say, but this is just saying, it's a story I heard, and I look at that and I add that to kind of this other side of the whole thing, is that a year ago or so, Bill Gates got on television in front of the whole fucking world, and he basically said that life was gonna happen this way. This is what it's gonna be, and laughed. He literally fucking smirked, and that was what everyone got outraged with, because it was like, "Did you hear what he just said? This is what it's gonna take for things to go back to normal." And people were like, then he laughed. It's like he smirked. And so I've been looking at, to be honest, a lot of people who I had conversations with when this started. Um, and I've seen how words have been put into my mouth about some things. And it's just like, that's not really what I said, but I heard that you heard that's what I said. And this is kind of to make it clear. Yes, I kind of. This is a point, a moment of clarity. Um, Bill Gates got in front of the world and told them that there would need to be so many vaccines to take place before life could return to normal. And around that time, even before that, there were so many conspiracy theories about this guy, but it started to hit a more concentrated platform. People started to talk about it more and more. And then the argument uh, that would always pop up as the base was, I mean, come on, dude. You really think Bill Gates, the world's richest guy, a computer guy, who gives all this money to different charities, has a conspiracy against humanity? Like, he really wants to depopulate the world? People are like, do you really think that? And so, like, that's the first level of cognitive dissonance. Like, do you really think that they walk to their graves? There's no way. And as I look at what's happened over the past, well, like, it's a year now. Like, I remember after the Super Bowl where I went into, and how this thing just started to be a conversation, and I'm just like, what is really going on? Um, this this guy smirked for the same reason I smirk when I look at it now. I've talked to people who are so, I hold a different space for them. And right now they hold a different space for me. But it's the same term on different sides of the line. We both think each other are crazy. We always did. The crazy was always there, but now it's like, it's a different type of crazy. It's like it's a different level of separation. And like, I really don't give a fuck what people think. Right now, this is a big experiment, and it's a lot of COVID idiots out there. This is COVID idiot 101. So I started having conversations with people that, I mean, we can talk music, we can talk poetry, we can talk science, we can talk education, we can talk dreams, we can talk spirits, dimensions. It was great. It really was. It was great. And then this thing came up, and I started to watch, like, I, I mean, I thought it was clear that this was like a very strange thing with such an abrupt reaction to jump into like world vaccinations. It's like, wait. You're telling me that it's motherfuckers out there that can't get clean water, but they can get vaccinated? Wait, what? What the fuck is really going on? So I'm looking at this like, wait, Bill Gates is about to vaccinate the world? Wait, that's fucking crazy. A Microsoft technology guy who went into philanthropy somehow became the world's most powerful doctor? Like, wait, what? What? Are you kidding me? I had already heard about the stuff that took place in like Sudan, Kenya, and other places, India. It was like, wait, like, so there's about the, what? But he smirked. And here's where I'm coming to where I laugh now, is because the COVID idiots that I have seen come to be thought I was crazy when I stated that, well, his dad was all about depopulation, and he talked about it consistently, that he spoke on this at his homes and as he grew up about population control or certain things, eugenics and so forth. I actually have a questionable, controversial, or the very easily discussable stance on that, because I used to have these debates about, like, there was an era of time, and if you look in nature, about like birth defects and so forth, and how they were handled. Like the other day, a buddy of mine, his dog had just had 10 puppies, and one of them died just by default, and there's another one that the mom killed, and he didn't understand because he had never seen this happen before. And I was like, oh, that's normal, and you never know the number, but that's normal. He was like, wait, what? I'm like, well, there's certain species and creatures, that's where the survival of the fittest come in. It starts with natural selection. The mom knows a certain smell, scent. It's just this instinct beyond what we accept, and we have tried to give humanity to this natural instinct that we see. And so I used to have these questions and these debates with different people where it was just like, yeah, I mean, I don't know about like population control on a mass scale, but we literally breed defects for love of chance now. Like, when did that creep in? That's something that was seen in 300, and they made it even worse because the defect came back to be the Judas of it all. So that's even a worse mental fuck up way to look at it. It's so many ways that they've mind fucked you to look at and typecast things. But I'm really neutral on most shit I say. Just people's reactions amuse me. So I really don't say shit. I'm just like, oh wow, that's what you think I said? Cool. Wait, how do you feel? Huh? Yeah. So Bill Gates laughed because everyone says, oh, no to mask, no to test, fake test, no to vaccine. How can you have a vaccine with a fake test? Wait, what were you testing? Why are you making test corrections? Wait, so what was the vaccine based on? Wait, is it a vaccine? No, conspiracy theories say it's gonna kill people. No. Oh, they made it in just under a year? Wait, people are dropping dead? Yeah, I'm still gonna get in line and what? It's some really weird shit. I know people that have been tested like 10 times. It's like, yeah, I just have to do it every so often. I'm like, this is the weirdest shit ever, 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 ever. You're getting jabbed with something that it's just COVID stupidity. So Bill Gates laughed because you motherfuckers are walking to your death. The same way that joke, that terrible, terrible, horrible joke was explaining it. It's like, you're literally walking to your own fucking death. I couldn't believe that he could state that so many people would get vaccinated so fast. Then I started to look and I'm like, wait, people are really doing this shit. They're really getting tested. And it's like, well, I only do it to travel. Oh my fucking God. It's working. It's actually working. With no war, no fight, no bullet, nothing. People are literally getting shot. No bullet, but you're still getting shot because the first shot got you here. And it went for so many years through programming and pretexting. For so fucking long it went where it just became a part of you. So like, movies aren't as scary as they used to be no matter how fucking gory they are. It's just like, they crossed the line, but you're not really appalled. So if you see some shit on the street, buildings blowing up, and people are just like, that was fake, but you don't do shit, that's really weird. That's weird. There was a building that blew up somewhere, and like, it was in the middle of elections and some shit, and like, it was no big fucking deal. It was like, it's these ports blew up over the past year. Before that would have been a big scare. People learn this, it's just like, I'm just not moved. You guys are so fucking numb that you're walking up. Like, this shit crazy. So I ended with this. Actually, I'm gonna give you some fucking lyrics. Man, you COVID idiots. This is a whole new category. I'm trying to dumb it down without dumbing it up. The system dumbed you down, labeled you clowns, and numbed you up. Enough to knock you down and make it hard to get up. And then they give you handouts. Hey, here's some bailout money. Oh, wait, let us think about it. We can spend on politicians and what they need in their pockets all year round, but if it's for the people, man, we gotta think about this shit. Let's make sure we get the banks and who are our buddies. Let's have a whole bunch of other unnecessary motherfuckers. And if people talk about it, we'll make them seem crazy. It's like, enough to knock you down, to make it hard to get up. Then they give you handouts so you don't demand much. The standouts, with their hands out, bald in opposition of government handouts, screaming their demands loud. We just broke into an abandoned house to feed another cold body and another hungry mouth. Our role has no road maps, so the road may get rough. We're a problem to the problem. The solution's in us. No more mouthing off. Hey, we're mounting up. Since you didn't hear our voice, right about now, it's time that you're gonna feel our touch. Because this is not just music that's coming. This is not just rumors and controversial hearsay. Something needs to be fucking done. A lot of people are about to start dropping dead and becoming sick for reasons that by the time you even give it fucking consideration, it's too late. This is some really expansive, controversial shit taking place. This is some, I know why Bill Gates smirked, and I'm smirking for the same fucking reason. So Bill Gates, congratulations, you and your people have really initiated this plan to stick a whole fucking world of people with some questionable shit just because you said so and you gave it to the doctors. You gave these motherfuckers control because people trust doctors and the medical staff blindly. You don't know what type of grades they got. You don't know what process they went through. You don't know how much fucking stress they're under. All you know is they got on that white jacket, they walk in that fucking room, and you trust them with, man, doctor, I've been shitting balls all fucking week, man. You go talk to him like a therapist. And it's like, you don't know what's on the other side. And so that trust, it's like they write something on a sheet of paper, they scribble a fucking line across it, and you go stop popping pills and throwing shit in your body on a schedule that they gave you. Don't even know what the fuck it is. It's a weird name. So it's not like you can't look up a fucking weird name. No, you just choose not to. Doctor, what's that pill for? Pill for or bill for? Your prescription, I can feel more. Feel what and what for? Oh, please, no more. Before, my only issue was a sore digestive core. Now it's quite a bit more. And it's only gotten worse since I stepped through your trap door. Now, sir, what did you say that for? Didn't you know you're the one I go to bat for? Oh, right, yeah, sure. I'm convinced that your last interest is in really finding a cure. The lines between an experiment and your experience are becoming more and more obscure. The takers are at your door, the makers your back pocket. Manufacturers bid and jostle for profits with fat profits. I read the fine print. You minimize valuable text. Could it be you didn't want me to find the fine facts? Doctor, what's that pill for? Don't worry. Take two and call me in the morning. Doctor, what's the pill for? Better than an apple for you. Call me in the afternoon. Doctor, what the fuck is the pill for? Please believe me. You'll feel better in the evening. Doctor, I don't want any more. And so, you know what happened? In front of the whole fucking world, the doctors got up and started to speak out. On the stages, on the TVs that you were so comfortable seeing, your troops come through these lying news stations and broadcasts, you sat and you watched. And with them, you ridiculed these doctors that got out and spoke their hearts and told you what the fuck was going on a long time ago. You are so fucking brainwashed that you ostracized people that even considered what they said to be true. The doctors literally came out and said, sirs, we have a problem. The people are slowly waking. The patience of the patients is waning. They're no longer taking the pills because we say so. They read now and know how to say no. In fact, instead of just no, they protest and plant vegetables. I came here just to let you know my resignation's overdue. For years I've been so over you, though I did not know what to do. You know, screw you. I'm gonna tell the truth. To hell with you. To hell with us. You were on the payroll helping us. At the meetings, cheerful greetings. Remember, you was stepping up. A few questions misanswered. From some patients, have you packing? What? Look, the pills are our product. You're part of our project. You signed on the line and benefit from the profits. So don't pretend to be a prophet when a problem has arisen. Because if you pose a problem to our profits, guess who among us will be in prison? To put it real simply, if they have questions, you have answers. And I mean, that's literally what happened. So either the medical staff that deal and knew and had heard about all these things, even hydrochloroquine, I probably missed it, but you know what I'm saying. I'm on one right now. So look, that thing has been around for so long. The way they made it seem like that was something that was stupid to mention as a possibility of working. I mean, stupidity, COVID idiots. So all of you people who have even gone as far, I mean, the masks aren't even that bad anymore. I really, I mean, I mean, I didn't think that people would jump so soon to have masks that match their outfits. I mean, I really didn't see that coming. I did not. I didn't see it going that long. Didn't see that becoming a mental possibility so fast. It's like, yeah, I'm just gonna save a motherfucker, you know? Oh, okay. I got that it attacked older folks at a higher rate than what though? Like, if you see the numbers and yeah, I guess I'm stupid for saying or repeating a verifiable statistic that the flu kind of fucking disappeared. Um, isn't that awesome? I guess. I mean, in a way, yeah, keep wearing the mask because it got rid of the flu. COVID is still going on, so I guess that. I guess the second mask that's being recommended is gonna help with COVID. Even though you got to keep wearing the mask after the vaccination. You COVID idiots. Bill Gates. I understand the smirk. And I'm gonna leave it there. This is just me ranting, and it was caught because I mumbled these things with people that I talk to, and you motherfuckers get to see an inside view right now. Enjoy you COVID idiots, and hello hugs to the few of us that know better by no fucking means. Are we gonna get jabbed or stuck or pinched at the back of our brain and navel cavity? No fucking way that's gonna happen. That a technological experiment is gonna be carried out. This is the biggest fucking experiment ever. This shit is crazy. You motherfuckers about to drop dead. Deagle wrote it. They predicted this shit. They put it out. We questioned. We were like, hey, Deagle, why are you predicting like the population to drop in the United States from like 300 and some odd million to 100? Actually, it was lower than that. They had it lower than 100 million. They corrected it up to 100 million. This shit crazy. I couldn't imagine until I see people right now, the smart, intelligent people, not really the ones that had us, like, we didn't speak soul talk, but the really smart, intelligent people are actually like, yeah, man, I mean, mRNA technology is awesome. I mean, I couldn't wait till it came out. I'm definitely going to be one of the first ones to try it. I'm like, oh, so you agree to be a test dummy. It's like not even proven. It's a fucking experiment. They got it to work on like some animals, dogs and chickens, and you don't even know how that fucking went. It didn't go that great. Like, this shit crazy. You motherfuckers about to drop dead. Oh man. But we can also talk about the awesome stuff that's taking place, like the planet is evolving. So for the few of you that will make it through the changing climate and influx of new radiation and evolution triggering activity, like the back of the planet is being pelted with more energy at nighttime. This is probably why I'm on one right now. There's so much energy coming in that it's allowing people. I've been speaking to so many people talking about pains in their bodies or new feelings and sensations. You motherfuckers evolving, man. The X-Men was not like, nothing on television was really actually fake if you really think about it. They've been fucking with y'all. They really have been fucking with y'all. I mean, I probably sound crazy than a motherfucker right now. And I am. I'm only crazy. I'm crazy enough to say this to anybody that talks to me. And, yeah. So, this is the Truman Show. This is literally falling apart. And people are watching it. Hey, do you realize that, what's his name? Joe Biden. This motherfucker has not given a State of the Union address. And actually, the weirdest part about it is that I don't know the date today. It's probably the 27th if it's the full moon. So the weirdest part is like on the 23rd or 24th, you could search that he was scheduled to make a unofficial State of the Union address. Like it was on the, it was like on, I think you could find it on Google that it was going to take place on the 25th. And it's like, wait, what the fuck is an unofficial State of the Union address? Is that like some movie shit? Because That I ain't never heard of that shit. And no presidents who doesn't give a State of the Union. Talk to the people that elected you, because this is a fucking stage, man. This is crazy. The whole world we've been lied to is so fucking corrupt. The corruption on every level. I mean, this shit is crazy, and it's so hard to believe because they told you about it in every fucking movie. What do all of the movies have? Controversy with, like, all of them have police, doctors, or the medical staff. Like, what is that, like 90% of everything on television? It's like, okay, this shit, it's always one in there. Somehow, it's always one. Because that's a daily part of life. Because they made it that way. And it's hard to even see that box. So to make a leap outside of that, yeah, this shit's crazy. Truman Show, my mind is going, I'm trying to stay focused. It's like so many things to talk about right now. But I'm in this shit right now. Let me know if you want to hear another one of these, because I got a whole bunch of them. Peace. Oh, man.